Um, it's a Friday. I should be working right now, but there was no work, so I guess I'm here at the house. I have a lot of things to do today, and just kind of waiting for my paycheck to get in. Um, so yeah, I said I was gonna explain, and I thought I was gonna do it sooner, but things came up. Right now I'm still at father-in-law's house, but I'm happy to say that I finally got my own apartment. Was looking for a house. I tried, and um, it just didn't come up my way. But just because it doesn't go your way, don't be discarded. Don't be upset or anything. You just gotta work with what you got. I worked with what I got, and my Honda actually fixed it. Yeah, it cost me about $300. Uh, it would have cost me $400. Thing is, I bought a toolbox and I bought let's see what else I bought. Oh, I bought the two CV axles, and I ended up learning how to do it myself. It took a whole day. I remember on Monday they sent me home because there was no work again. But it took a whole day just to figure out that the bottom knuckle, you actually have to hit it real hard so it could release, and then you pull everything out, the router and all that, move it to the side, pull the CV axle out. But there it goes to show is that the more you learn, like T.L. Lopez says, the more you learn, the more you earn. And that is a great thing because you know what? Changing a CV axle is very expensive. $250 for each one. That would cost me $500. The more money you could save and you could put towards to something else, the better is the better. And hopefully I record and I post another video of my apartment. I should be getting it today. The crazy thing is I don't got furniture, so it's gonna be very hard. It is. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do all this and manage everything all at once. But other than that, yeah, just doing the same thing. I'm here with my son. He's crashed out right now. Had a long day of playing yesterday, and my wife is at school still. And yeah, so go change the oil, etc., etc., etc. And let's see. Let's talk about what's the biggest help to me. And this is something that's very important. God. I know some people aren't religious, some people may not feel religious, but God is actually the main cause of why everything lines up for me. It's like he says, if you ask, it shall be given, but you have to find the kingdom of God first. You have to love God with all your mind, all your soul. Don't do nothing with evil. Don't mess with evil. And I felt like he lined up everything for me just to get it right. And the great thing is that the apartment's right next to the school, so I don't have to give my wife a ride whenever I do take the car. I drop off my son at my mother-in-law's, and everything's just gravy, man. It's just everything's lining up the way I want it. Not even the way I wanted it to. Better than what I could ask for. And that's the great thing about God is that He's willing to stick His hand out there for you, but He's waiting for you to stick your own hand and put in a little effort. That's what He really wants. And as investing wise, where am I at on investing? I haven't invested a lot except on books, reading, working on my mind. How much can I save and invest? Invest. I've been thinking about how can I make, and this is very important, how can I make other people's checks go into my pocket? What are people going to buy from me that they use every day? Snacks, food. And you know what? One thing I really did see, and it's a little investment, it's not something that's big, but that's how it always starts out. You start off small and you come out big for some reason. It's like the first house only gives you 700. Well, this is a little bit smaller, way smaller than that. I was actually thinking in a gambling machine, but I'm not a real big fan of gambling. I worked on gambling machines, and I know they do bring in money, but I wouldn't know where to put it. And I know there's a lot of legal fees, something that I don't know about, so I would have to get more information before I do something like that. But a snack machine, and I promise you, man, it may not seem like a lot of money, but a snack machine. You see those snack machines? Every time you go to work, every time you go to a certain place, not Walmart, because if you think I don't understand why people put snack machines or drink machines in Walmart. Walmart already sells beverages. But if you put it in a work area where people work and go to lunch, and they don't have enough time, like me, I only have 30 minutes to eat lunch. I can't drive somewhere to come back because they don't even allow us to do that. But if you could put those little snack machines in certain spots and keep up with it, keep up with it every day, you be getting in a week at least 50, $20. $20, it doesn't sound like a lot, but adding to your check, and imagine if you buy more and more and more vending machines, you know, it's just like houses. The more and more houses you buy, the more leverage or assets you got. The more things that's bringing you money, and that's other people's money, not the money you're working for, other people's money. And that's the great thing about it. And other than that, yeah, just pray, keep your head up. Don't fail now, don't stop now. Life keeps going, and you know what? Let me tell you something. You fall into a problem, try to figure out how to get out of it. If you're almost in, I hate to say this like this, but a lot of people don't like to listen to me, especially the older people, because I'm so young, and they already have their mind set on something. Be open-minded. If you don't be open-minded and see everything from a different point of view, it's like me. I didn't like stocks at first. I didn't like it. I thought they were evil. I thought they didn't, they took people's money and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But man, stocks are the reasons why we have jobs. The more stocks we have, the more work we have, the more they pay us. It's like a circle money train. But we failed to see that. We failed to figure out the knowledge that we need to know so that we could go through and about our life. But yeah, it's just a great, man. It's just great. I don't even know how to explain it, but be open minded and be willing not to try anything. Don't do anything that's gonna risk your soul to go to hell. But do be open minded. Listen to somebody one day, especially not. I'm not saying me because I'm not rich right now. Like I said, this is kind of a reality show where you see me now and then you see me later and you're like, oh, he's famous. Oh, he has a YouTube channel. I didn't even know that. And it shows that how I came from the bottom to the top. And I'm 19 and it's still going at it. You got to start young. Got to start young. And even if you're old, you got to start. You got to start. It's better starting now than never, because then there's just. But like I say, a lot of older people don't like to listen to me. And one guy told me, it's a great example, is that it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. I hate to say it like that, but it is true. And not everybody is like that, but a lot of people that I met, and they keep giving me excuses. Well, why don't you just work all your life? And that's the thing. I don't want to work all my life. Don't get me wrong. My job is a great job, and it pays real great. And some people in there say that it doesn't even pay worth nothing because they're used to getting $32 an hour. It doesn't matter. No matter how much money I get, I'm gonna be able to live with it financially. You gotta be financially responsible. You gotta figure out, like, let me see. Let me show you something. I have I do smoke. Okay, I quit smoking cigarettes. Stop smoking cigarettes, but I go through these bottles in like 3 days. This is exclusive strawberry banana. It's not even in stores. It's actually, I get it from this guy that makes it personally, and so yeah, you're not gonna see it in stores for a while. But he does have a name for it, and he does have everything. But I can't give it to you now because that's not my right to give you his name. But I do vape, and I stopped smoking, started chewing. I gotta stop chew tobacco. But the less money you could spend throughout a day and throughout a week and throughout a month will save you money in the end to invest. You get that money, you put it where you need to put it, and then that money is going to accumulate more money into your pockets. All right, y'all. Hopefully I get a recording of my new apartment. Y'all take care. I wish I could edit these videos to make them shorter, but can't, because I don't got a high top phone or laptop. So y'all take care. Keep your heads up. Stay rich, my friends. Stay rich in mind, soul, and with love and with God. Number one, God. Stay friendly, my friends.